What's up, guys? How's it going? So I don't know about y'all, but this whole coronavirus thing has just about ruined my turkey season. I really had everything pretty well together late February, early March, and had some pretty good spots picked out where I was wanting to go this year, and I really felt good about it and really felt like I had everything ready, and I really felt like I was ahead of schedule, which is kind of unusual for me because normally I'm coming in at the last minute, putting everything together the night before the season starts, and so I felt pretty good about it. And then all this stuff hit, so it's really kind of changed up the season, and not even sure if I'm going to be going anywhere this year, because turns out all of my hunting stuff is at my grandparents' house, including my shotgun. So really kind of messed me up on things because I had everything prepared and had everything good to go at their house because that's where I was going to be hunting, and now then that's not happening. Really, we've tried to just kind of keep Nana and Pop isolated just to keep them healthy and keep them safe, and so none of the family and friends are really going to visit them. So it's kind of, it's kind of tough, but we just got to take it one day at a time and get it figured out. So I think what I'm going to be doing is just putting some more of those throwback hunts out there, and since I can't have any current turkey hunting footage, probably just going to show some of the hunts from years past, which is what I was hoping to do before the season anyways, but it's looking like that may be what this season consists of. So I'll try and get as many videos out as I can, but it's just going to be different this year, so we'll see.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've been picking on the wallpaper all over the walls. I've been calling on the numbers on the bathroom stalls. I've been walking down the gravel road, kicking a can. I'm trying to figure out just who I am. Well, I'm searching for some peace of mind, just steady, my steep decline. If you're gonna live, then you're bound along. I said I've got love letters to burn. I've been watching myself in muddy water.
Start the rapper off of that.
I think I water. I've been putting my sins right on a shelf. To forget your past is to lose yourself. Well, I'm searching for some peace of mind, just steady, my steep decline. If you're gonna live, then you're bound alone. I said I've got love letters to burn. Here we go now. Gotcha. Asking part-time fever, what should I do? He said he used that pain to sing them blues. He said one more thing that'll help me, brother. Well, you can open that door, you better close the other. I'm searching for some peace of mind, just steady, my steep decline. If you're gonna live, then you're bound to lie. I said I've got love letters to burn. I said I've got love letters to burn. I said I've got love letters to burn.
this next hunt I wanted to show you is from 2013, and like I had shown you before, my first bird that I got, he was not very big. He was more of a Jake than a gobbler, and like I said, at that point I really was just wanting to kill a turkey because I had been hunting them for so long and just had not had success. I was really excited to be able to get my first bird, but this next hunt from 2013 is where I got my first Longbeard. And this was a situation where I went hunting with Nana pretty early in the morning, and we really hadn't seen anything. Hadn't really heard a bird gobble early that morning. I think we had gone back to the house and had breakfast, and then came back that a little later that morning, and we had gone to one of my favorite fields on their old property. We were walking up this road heading towards the field, and all of a sudden we heard one gobble. The crow called and heard him gobble, and he was real close. So we went ahead and just kind of sat down where we were on this road. Didn't get any closer to the field, just kind of sat there. And we sat there and called for, I don't know, probably 45 minutes to an hour. At least I know it felt like an hour. But he was gobbling, and sounded like he was gonna come right up there at any moment. And that's what got kind of confusing, because it just seemed like at any moment he was gonna pop his head up around this curve in the road. So we sat there for a little longer, and then and finally, like, Nana was kind of over to my left. She was kind of covered behind some kudzu, some vines and stuff, and so she kind of eased on up and looked out. She could see out into the field, and she could see that the turkey was just right there. She looked at me and was like, "Nathan, get over here and shoot this turkey." So he was right there, and I was able to just stand up and get to where I could see him. And of course he had a hen with him. That's why he wasn't coming to us, because he had a hen out in that field. So he was just standing right there. So basically I had just gotten into those vines and found a little opening and just basically just stuck the shotgun right through there, and I was standing up and just put it on his head and pulled the trigger, and he went down just like that. I don't even think he flopped at all. So we got out there and checked him out, and had about a 10.5-inch beard, and I don't think I ever measured the spurs, but he had some pretty good spurs, and it was just such a good moment to finally see it all come together like that. It was amazing. Like I say, I mean, I've been hunting turkeys for about 7 years since I started filming it. You know, just spent so many years going out there and, you know, busting them off the roost and, you know, finding them on the roads, because that was part of the problem with a lot of the birds on their old place. I mean, they were really silent. So that's the thing about hunting turkeys. I mean, they've got a really small brain, but they're really good at evading predators. So that's what they do. That's what they've been born and bred to do their whole lives. So I mean, you get out there and you get to hunting these turkeys in the South, and I mean, it gets tough sometimes. I mean, there have been several years where I would go and you'd hear them gobble in the morning, and then throughout the day, you'd never hear them. I mean, you can't do a whole lot with a silent turkey. You can try, and I still like to hunt them that way. I mean, if it's turkey season, I'm not gonna give up on them if they're not gobbling. It's tough, but I've had several situations where I've, you know, called up turkeys silent. I've had a hunt before where, you know, I just call up a hen and she would be coming up there to me. I had another situation where I had a turkey that was, I'd heard a gobble like one time, and then he came up on me, came in silent. I could just see him passing through the trees, and he was going kind of to my right, kind of circling around. I never could get a shot on him. And then I had a hen come up, and she saw me. She ended up flying off back the other way. So, you know, that's the way it is in the South. Sometimes you're dealing with pressured turkeys, and, you know, they know the game out there, you know, trying to avoid predators every day. So it can be challenging, and it definitely was challenging for me for several years there. And I finally managed to get it done, and that day was a really good day to finally have it come together. And it was kind of a unique situation because, you know, I mean, he was right there. Probably could have killed him a whole lot sooner if we'd have just known that he was just sitting right there in the field with a hen. Turkeys are going to be turkeys, and this one was a little strange, but I was so thankful to finally make that happen. I was really glad to be able to be there with Nana and enjoy that. Hopefully we'll have some more videos coming. Try and see what I can get put together here. This whole turkey season may just be me editing videos. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'll try and get it worked out, and hopefully they get this stuff worked out, and we can try and get back in the woods a little bit more. So I think that's going to do it for this video, and I'll keep you posted on what I'm doing, and try and get some more stuff out there. So I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.